and explain what we might see in the American Smooth.
Well, there's a ballroom dance. You can do most of the ballroom dances, but of course you can break, hold, do a bit of Fred and Ginge in there, a couple of lifts. So it's a much more easy-going sort of a ballroom dance, not so formal.
Yeah.
I thought that was an improvement on the last couple of weeks, Chris. I've got to tell you.
Yeah.
I think you were trying really hard not to forget your routine, so it all became a little bit careful, but much better than we've seen for the last 3 weeks.
Thank you, Len.
Yes.
Thank you.
And Ola's pleased. Alicia, what did you think?
Yeah, well done for making it through the routine, Chris. No, because it's such a pressure. When you've made a mistake, it plays on your mind. Nice lifts, good basic steps, but for me, yeah, it was a bit serious because you was worried and overthinking it. So just try and relax now, enjoy it. You got through it, you've done it. Bring on next week.
Lovely, lovely. Bruno?
Yeah, well, Chris, it still was much more Ealing than Hollywood. It lacked drive, it lacked glamour, and I think it come from a good place because you were trying. But because you were trying, you looked like you had a migraine. You were just kind of, you hardly even looked at her, so you have to balance the two. Yes. Do you understand?
He's got a migraine now, I'm telling you. After what you just said.
Well, that's the truth.
Yeah, well...
No, I'm with you, Bruno, I'm with you.
No, you understand? You have to balance getting there, but you can't show it.
Performance and the dance.
Yeah,
Performance and the
but
dance.
getting relaxed look on the face. Craig?
Well, I wouldn't be agreeing with Bruno because I thought you did fantastic.
Oh, thank goodness, because that is more like it.
You do, however, have a few slight problems. Your hands are really bothering me because they are splayed like this all over poor Ola's back. I mean, your hand shaping is taking up the entire waist there. It lacked, for me, a little bit of smoothness. I thought it was just a bit too whack, you know, and edgy, but definitely one of your best ones today.
Oh, thank you very much.
Well done, well done. His hands don't bother you.
No, no.
His hands are all over you. Help yourself, Chris. Away you go, yes. Will our sports presenter look away when the scores are in? Over to you, Tess.
Are you feeling quietly pleased with yourself?
Well, wait 1 second.
Yes.
What do I get?
Yeah, baby.
Yes! I got a yeah, baby. That's all that matters.
From Mrs. Jordan. It's Ola again now.
Yeah, and it's Chris.
You have been tough within training. Has it worked?
I have. Yes, obviously.
Seems to have done.
That's bad news.
From 0 to 0 last week. Is he back this week? Scores are in.
Ladies and gentlemen, the judges' scores. Craig Revel Horwood.
7.
Langdon.
7.
Alicia Dixon.
7.
Bruno Tognoni.
28 out of 14. Chris is blowing kisses to just about everybody. Better than last week, no mistakes this week.
No,
Much better.
It's so much more enjoyable when you actually remember the dance, isn't it?
It is indeed. Well done. What do you think? Call 09015 22 23 05 when lines open later. If Chris and Ola's American Smooth gave you a lift. We're just a couple of weeks away from dancing in Blackpool, the home of ballroom, and they all want to be there. Coming up, can Ricky Groves wow us with his American Smooth? And will Curry Factory owner Craig get his knickers in a twist with the Samba? Back to you, Bruce.
OK, our third couple is Phil and his partner, Katya. Right. Phil said this week that training for Strictly is harder than playing cricket. But will all this week's dedication pay off in his Samba? Here they are in training.
Last week, Phil set out to prove he was still one of England's best spinners.
It's competent, but we want to see a little bit more polish.
We got to get it polished more.
Yeah, we get the steps, and then I usually go down the pub. We got to do a bit more polishing.
Let's go Samba. I've always liked having a party.
Without technique, we're not going to get through this dance.
I don't necessarily call it technique. I call it sort of vibe.
Phil is not your conventional student.
Slips are there.
Okay.
Mid on, mid off. Mid wicket.
Phil is really putting in the hours.
Pass mid on. Heading down to square leg.
There's been a change this week.
Is that a little sweat mark I see? Or is that
No, I
water?
spilt water.
We put a lot of work into it, and I haven't particularly got much better at it.
Oh, so sorry.
You look like you're drunk. You don't deserve a banana yet.
Not particularly confident about Saturday. I think we're going to need you out there on this one. We're definitely going to need the public vote. I think my Samba could be a disaster.
Dancing the Samba. Will Phil Tufnell and his dance partner Katya Virshilas please take to the floor?
And Katya, well done indeed. That was you whacked out, Right, OK, Bruno, start us off.
Well, it's not daddy cool, it's daddy well oil. Anything goes. You thrown it together and it looked messy. You were flat-footed.
Oh.
You like moving your bum, we've seen that, but you actually almost repeated the salsa. And it's fine. I know it's great to watch people laugh. He's shaking his ass. Yeah, let's go for it. But it's week 6, you know what I mean? And I know you actually can do better than this.